Thousands of people are locked away every year in Nashville. And while many can afford to pay bond to get out, there are many more who cannot. And that's why one councilman is fighting to change how the city operates when it comes to petty crimes and jail fees. News Channel 5's John Cole Newland is outside the booking office right now. John Cole, what is this council person proposing?
Well, Roy, for most folks who are processed through this booking office, they're given a bond that they have to pay in order to get out while they await their trial. But for the folks who cannot afford to make their bond, they can likely and sometimes pay a lot more in the long run.
Behind this barbed wire and these walls at the temporary jail, there are dozens of suspects in custody awaiting trial. Some of them, however, are only here because they cannot afford to pay bond.
If you basically have enough money, you can get out. If you've got a DUI and a good attorney and you can afford your bond, you're going to be right back out.
10 years ago, Councilman Freddie O'Connell began looking into how the city operates its jail fees and found that suspects who cannot afford bond can wind up paying thousands of dollars when everything is said and done.
The criminal court clerk's office will effectively hand you a bill for services, and one of the items on that bill is a jail fee.
The jail fee, about $44 a day for suspects who have to wait on their trial while in custody. That could be days, weeks, or sometimes longer.
Folks that are in this spot are probably there because they've maybe made a bad choice, but sometimes that choice might be one of necessity.
O'Connell, who says he represents a diverse community with a more vulnerable and underprivileged population, wants to do away with the fees altogether. Before he filed his resolution, he spoke to the sheriff's office.
Are you all really reliant on this fee as kind of a fee for service? And they said, no, not at all, because that doesn't come to us. That goes to the general fund.
Metro has relied on those funds for a revenue stream, and that rubbed O'Connell the wrong way.
We're further penalizing people who are only in jail, literally only in jail because they can't afford not to be.
O'Connell says the city receives a couple $100,000 a year from these fees, and if his resolution is passed, he's confident they'll find another way to make up that revenue.
You'll recall last week we reported that judges here in Davidson County are moving forward with a plan that would allow some misdemeanor suspects to get out of jail without paying a bond. Now, as with the jail fee reform we just reported on, all of this is intended to keep from penalizing people who may not have committed a crime in the first place. At the booking office, I'm John Cole Newland, News Channel 5.
John Cole, thank you.